Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is great. I can't believe it's been a year.
I know, right?
Gosh, when I saw it, I went, oh my gosh. I need to pull out my t-shirt because I plan on joining y'all. Yes. Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Mayor Paulette Guajardo, and today we have a very important proclamation, well, actually two, for CCI. You guys have been on everything's going on. What is it? Press boxes, which, by the way, looks amazing. It looks so professional, that press box. It's beautiful. So congratulations. So today we have two commendations that have to do with CCISD and the amazing work that they're doing. This is really, Attendance Awareness Month. Let's do this one first. Operation Keys. This is a really good one. Do you know I still keep in touch with that young man that we met? Yes. Not sure. Well, yeah, it's a good thing though. Good thing. He was one of the people, or one of the students that we visited. So I'm going to go ahead and read this and let you know what this is all about. Whereas every year, over 1.2 million students drop out of high school in the United States. And that is a student every 26 seconds, or 7,000 students a day. And whereas education increases economic opportunities, education creates a culture that values learning. Education encourages personal fulfillment. Education unites and empowers communities. And whereas the City of Corpus Christi and the Corpus Christi Independent School District have formed a partnership to ensure that all youth are enrolled in school. Operation Keys, or Keeping Every Youth in School, is a community-wide walk where citizens of Corpus Christi and CCISD employees will take to the streets, knock on the doors of youth who are not in school, and provide families with the resources needed for youth to return to school. So now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the City of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim September 17th of 2022, Operation Keys, Keeping Every Youth in School Day in Corpus Christi, Texas. And of course, we encourage all citizens to participate in the Operation Keys program. So, yay. Who would like to say a few words? Yes. Yes, please do.
So thank y'all, everybody. This is something that we've actually done since 2008. Bringing back our youth, finding them. Right now we have about 405 students that we're going to be looking for. There is a sign up for our citizens to come out. We invite the public. We have a phone bank on September 7th from 9 to 1 at our administrative building. And then we also have our September 17th walk that we invite everybody to come out. We do we do teams of 4. And Mayor was there last year, and you actually go out, provide, there's a list of resources for our students that are available to them. Sometimes they don't know, like our homeless department, our immigrant department. So there's a lot of things CCISD offers that they're not aware of, and we provide those resources to them as we go out to this walk and get them back enrolled. So September 17th, CCISDUS.us if you want to sign up, and we appreciate anybody that comes out and helps.
Thank you. And the phone bank is the same thing, to call them and say, where are you?
Yes. Where are you? What can we do to get you back? Is it clothing? Is it school supplies?
Right.
All of that.
And you find that, they tell you these things,
yes.
And they, yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm super excited to join y'all. And of course, I invite our council members behind you to take part as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read the next one. So this one, in relation, is Attendance Awareness Month, which is obviously very important to the same thing we're speaking on. So whereas chronic absence, missing 10% or more of school, alert schools, community partners, and families that one or more positive conditions for learning are not in place, and whereas students are more likely to attend school when positive conditions for learning, physical and emotional health and safety, a sense of belonging, connection, and support, academic challenge and engagement, and adults and peers with social emotional competency are in place. The impact of absenteeism and punitive approaches to school discipline contribute to the achievement gap that separates students living in low-income communities and many students of color from their peers who may have been more or have more resources to make up for lost learning time in the classroom. And whereas showing up for school is an opportunity for students to build routines that can create a sense of safety and belonging, increase engagement, and developing trust relationships with peers. Teachers and school staff that increase engagement and motivate them to participate in learning. And whereas promoting attendance requires noticing as soon as possible when students are starting to miss too much school in order to engage students and families, identify and offer needed support and early intervention resources. And whereas ensuring an equal opportunity to learn requires using data to detect high levels of absenteeism and missing opportunities to learn by school, grade, and student population. So now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim September of 2022 Attendance Awareness Month in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I urge all citizens to focus on reducing absenteeism to ensure that all children are equitable, have an equitable opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive academically, emotionally, and socially. Yes. Who would like to say
Thank you. I just want to mention, I'm Delma Bernal, by the way, Director over Admissions and Attendance. And this is something that's near and dear to my heart and to all of these people here. Because this is going to get that awareness out to the parents and to the community to show that, you know, there are so many resources that are out there, but we also want to make sure that the families understand the importance of attendance and how that education will get them to where they need to be, right? And so we are starting off strong in September, the whole month of September, and moving on. But the hope is that we do this enough, we won't have too many kids to be finding if we take care of it before it becomes a problem. So thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's take our.
Gentlemen with glasses. Okay, now you're perfect. Great. Everyone looks great. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Great job. Great job, guys. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Great seeing you. Thank you. Boy. Okay, perfect.
Bye, thank you. Deepest condolences, Mrs. Neal. No prayers. That's right. Oh, look, we all match. We sure do. Okay. So next, we have a very special commendation for our late Judge Lloyd Neal. And this is very special not only to this council, to this entire city. Councilman Pusley was a dear friend of his, and it's for you too. And we want you to know that you have been and will continue to be in our prayers. But the legacy that he has left it's invaluable. I know you know that, and I know you've been told that. But I want you to know that the city of Corpus Christi knows that, recognizes that, and will forever be indebted to his service. Yes, ma'am. So Nueces County Judge Lloyd Neal was a successful businessman, a visionary, and a collaborative leader. He left an indelible mark on all who knew him. He devoted 40 years to a highly successful career in insurance, and his military service spanned more than 30 years in the active United States Army and Army Reserve. Judge Neal was elected to serve 4 terms as the mayor of Corpus Christi from 1998 through 2006. He was then elected to serve as Nueces County Judge for 3 terms from 2008 to 2018. As mayor, he was a driving force behind the construction of the American Bank Center Arena and the landmark minor league baseball park for the Houston Astros that became known as Whataburger Field. He was also the very first chair of the Corpus Christi Regional Economic Development Corporation. In 2003, under Mayor Neal's leadership, Corpus Christi was designated as an all-American city. For 60 years, Judge Lloyd Neal devoted his spare time to improving the lives of others. He leaves a legacy of unparalleled devotion, service, leadership, and accomplishment. Judge Neal was a loving husband to his wife, Thetis, of 63 years. Known as Pop, he was dearly loved by his daughter, Ann Margaret Neal Eddy, his son, Samuel Lloyd Neal III, his daughter-in-law, Carla Johnson Neal, and his 7 grandchildren. Judge Neal will be remembered for his love of people and the community. He will greatly be missed by many. In gratitude for his unwavering dedication to public service, we thank you, Mrs. Neal, for supporting, because we all know that our spouses are 100% in as well. And just, we're, like I said, we are indebted to his service to this community.
Lloyd would be so very honored, and I thank you.
Yeah, well, I had the great honor and privilege of serving with Judge Neal as one of his county commissioners for a little over 9 years. Lloyd was not only a great friend to me, but a great mentor. He had a great story that he told many, many times, and I know you've all heard his story about behind every great man, there's an even greater woman. And Thetis was no exception to that rule. He told the story once, right after he was elected mayor. He came home late one night from a long council meeting, which we all understand how that works. And Thetis was in the living room, sitting on the couch watching TV, and he said, honey, do you think you could fix me some dinner? And she said, big boy, you're the one that signed up for this gig, not me. Anyway, it was a great honor serving with Judge Neal. And there was another woman who was behind him all the time and worked with him for many years, and that's Claudia Lobel, who's here in the audience today. Whenever I really needed to get a message across to Judge Neal, I would go get Claudia and tell her what I needed Judge to know, and she would make sure he understood it. So, Claudia, how many years did you work for Judge Neal? 40 years. So, but anyway, Thetis, the mayor said it properly. There's absolutely no way we can repay Lloyd for all the public service he did for this community and the hundreds and hundreds of things he did behind the scenes to help this community move forward. So we have a great debt to owe to Judge Neal and to you for always being there and supporting him. And I hope the city here in the near future can do some additional things in honor of Judge Neal. So thank you very much, and God bless you, and you're still in our prayers.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. Perfect.
to see you.
See you. Okay, comfortable. Okay, so next we have, wow, this is so exciting. How long has it been? Was it 2 years? A year and a half? 2 years? Roughly, right? That I was visiting. And so your service to this community, this is Halo Flight. The commendation for their anniversary is amazing. So I'm going to read this and then we'll talk a little bit about, why this is so important. So this is this commendation is awarded to Halo Flight's 35th anniversary celebration in recognition and, of course, in appreciation. Since 1987, Halo Flight, a nonprofit air ambulance service, has responded to over 23,000 missions and has made a lasting impact on the patients they've serviced, their families, and, of course, the community. We are here to recognize their 35 years of service to Corpus Christi and South Texas and to celebrate their ongoing commitment to help those in need. 24/7, 365 days a year, the service Halo Flight provides is vital because it offers a second chance of life. Missions include inter-facility transfers and pre-hospital scene flights. Inter-facility transfers occurs when a patient requires a higher level of care not available within the facility, which may include specialty cases such as severe burns and other modalities deemed appropriate for air ambulance transport. Pre-hospital scene flights require collaboration between first responders and Halo Flight to transport the critically ill or injured. So we honor the dedication and the commitment made by Halo Flight, not just today, but every single day. Thank you so much for your outstanding work in this community. And I really do want to hear, I know we've got some pilots here who actually fly the what was it I saw when I was visiting? One of the helicopters. The Bell, okay, the Bell 407. Okay, great. I want to hear about this. Okay, thank you.
Mayor, council members, we appreciate this recognition of Halo Flight's dedication to our community for over 35 years. We've served our community with our mission of safely transporting patients without their ability to pay here in South Texas. Now, I'm a new guy with Halo Flight. I've only been here 13 years. I would like to recognize Diana Keenan.
Diana, step forward.
She's been with Halo Flight for over 30 years.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, well, thank you. And we've got to give you the plug because he just said something that is extremely key. Regardless of whether you can pay or not, and we never know who, right? What child or what person is going to need this service. It is taken care of. So with that, I say you can go to the website and you can give. You can give $10, you can give $10,000. The thing is, we don't know. And this is when we need this service, this is, critical and vital don't even begin. I cannot imagine. And we, hope and pray that we don't need them. But God bless you all for being there and for making sure that happens. But that doesn't just happen. People have to give. And like I said, there's never too small a gift. And I know I'm going on and on about giving you the big plug, but it's just such a vital, it really is. It's a vital service that you give to this community. We don't take you for granted. And good Lord, Diana, congratulations. That's amazing. Between you and Claudia, wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. And thank you all for being here. It's an honor to commend you today. Let's take it. We'll just hold it here and I'll jump in.
You to come forward and then
One we lost.